Good evening, everyone, and welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. I hope you all doing well and enjoying your trading and getting and trading. Yeah, so actually, we are looking to change the slot for the weekly market outlook. So I hope we're gonna be live in the for weekly market outlook in the weekdays, not the weekends. So that we can get so that more people can catch the setups while live market. All right. So again, just for a reminder, if anyone want to join us, just head to the Tech Trading Academy, and there are gonna be the membership levels, whichever you want. Just head to that. If want more information, just simply fill the form over there. You can see inquiry form. Just fill that form and send it to me for further information. As I said last time, these are the setups, the hot setups that you guys need to consider. Yeah, so euro pound pushing up aggressively, dollar chief keep rising aggressively. Yeah, and dollar cat moving down, but we are having sharp correction or reversal. We're gonna talk about that. So pound chief gonna be very nice trade in coming days, and the pound dollar about to complete, and dollar yen rising. So these were the hot setups. So you guys already been to these trades. You should catch these trades because I was showing you these trades since last couple of days or weeks. Yeah. So any information, just head to the website. If you want any kind of information, just head to the website. So do you guys hear me? Sound is all right? Do you guys hear me? Sound is all right? Yeah? All right. Okay. So if you are not sure about the links, the social links, just look at the TV, look at the ideas, look at my ideas. Yeah, you're gonna see the links under that. Right. So whatever the link you are looking for, if you are looking for the website, you're gonna see the link over there for website. If you want a YouTube channel, you're gonna see over there Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Telegram, yeah, follow me on Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube for weekly market outlook, website for setups, and TV and Telegram and other social sites for setups. Okay, and try to let the others know about these so that they can catch the setups I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, so that's the website. If anyone want to join us, head to that. Now let's talk about the market. All right, let's talk about the market and let's look at the setups. And I hope we're gonna hold the next weekly market outlook on Monday at same time at 5 p.m. But if there are going to be changes, definitely I will let you know, guys. Just keep following me on the Telegram, TV, and all on those websites, on the links, the link which I have just shown you. Okay, now let's look at the market. Let's look at the setup. So what's happening over there? All right, so a dollar index, I have just posted a setup over there on the TV. Maybe some of you guys have seen that. Yeah. All right, so we are still within the continuation formation for one more drop. Okay, this simple ABC move is just forming over there. Okay, so we can see one more drop. That wave can appear over there. All right, so if we do gonna see that wave and dollar indexes just keep pushing for upside. All right, so make sure before you jump into the market, you see that correction. Okay, before you get into the market, you see that correction. This correction gonna confirm that we are going to continue for longer term for upside. All right, dollar index is going to hit that top again. If you don't see that, we are having one more drop. So specifically, you guys need to look for one more drop during the ECB press conference. All right, ECB press conference. Currently, prices just keep pushing for upside. In our room, we were looking for one more bullish wave from that bottom. All right, so we were looking for one more bullish wave from this area. So what you guys need to do, it is just pushing up. Yeah, for short term, it can keep pushing for upside. You see that this correction, simple ABC move. Yeah, so let it keep pushing for upside. What you guys need to look for, aggressive move from the high. Yeah, after breaking that top or from this top. Yeah, wait and watch for this. If you see that continuation, start to sell the dollar index for the downside. Yeah, if you don't see that impulsive move, if it is not going to appear over there and prices just keep pushing for upside and started to form a continuation formation like that, all right, start to look for dollar index for more upside. Okay, that's what you guys need to look for during this week. So specifically, look for it to break down aggressively during the ECB press conference. Yeah, on Thursday, we are having ECB press conference. So look for it to drop aggressively to the downside. So this ABC move is going to complete. All right, this ABC move is going to complete. So we can see one more drop. All right, so get ready for that drop. Okay, before you're gonna start to buy, look for continuation. Don't just jump into the market. This is not at a place to go for buy. All right, before you start to buy the DXY, wait and watch for it to give you a correction. All right, then start to buy the Euro USD. Let me add the Euro USD, I think. All right, so Euro USD is quite similar like that. All right, so what it is doing currently, it is forming a triangle, symmetrical triangle. That symmetrical triangle can turn into a simple ABC move. All right, this simple ABC move. All right, so we can see that wave. Before you guys start to sell the Euro USD, make sure you see clear breakdown, continuation, yeah, and then there's gonna be a reversal. All right, so what you guys need to focus for this week, that is the trade you guys need to focus on. Okay, which place you need to keep eye during the ECB press conference, that is the bottom. Okay, where you can see, so there is a free stuff on the website. If you guys want to look at that, you can head to that and you can look at that. Okay, so which pattern we are currently having on the Euro USD, we are not accounting the waves over there. All right, so we are just talking about their corrective structure, corrective patterns. So you can head to the free stuff on the website and you can look at that. All right, so this is the pattern you guys looking for. All right, okay, that pattern, continuation for upside. All right, so this symmetrical, a top declining, bottom flat. All right, so watch this area, watch that bottom for this next impulsive wave. All right, so that's what you guys need to look for on the Euro USD. Okay, if it is going to break down aggressively, before you start to sell the Euro USD, make sure you see correction. All right, okay, on lower time frame, price is just falling aggressively. We were looking for it to drop back to the bottom in our room last week from this area when we were having that pattern. All right, so we are still within this symmetrical triangle, as I said last week, if you guys remember that. All right, but it can form a very high potential setup at that bottom. Yeah, it can bounce back aggressively from this area. Okay, so what you guys need to focus on this week, that trade. Okay, and break up this symmetrical triangle for upside, specifically during the ECB press conference. So currently it is just keep pushing for the downside. You guys don't need to do that. You guys don't need to do anything over there. There are going to be very short-term trades on 15-minute time frame, which you guys can take, but make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, it can bounce back aggressively at any time. You see that flag? Okay, you see that? Very short term. Yeah, you can see another one. You can wait for another one. You can go for that short term trade and bounce back from the bottom. All right. So Euro USD and dollar sheaf. All right. So dollar sheaf is just keep pushing for upside. Okay, so which trade you guys need to look for now? Reversal. Currently, it is just keep pushing for upside. Okay, so finally, what you got that wave. All right, you got that wave. So where we were looking for that wave from this area, from that bottom, if you guys remember that. Okay, now what you guys need to look for? Similar wave. Okay, all right. So what price can do? It can keep pushing for upside, can break up that trend line, and can test that top and then can drop. Okay, so this is not going to be the trade you need to look for. This is going to be the trade you guys need to look for. Yeah, so short term, it can push up the way it is just doing. So if you are looking for those short term trades, so make sure you trade carefully, trade on 15-minute time frame, and get into the market on a flag. And once you're gonna get that flag, buy the breakout, or even you can buy it before the breakout, but very short lived. All right, so that is your trade. All right, that is your trade for very short lived. Another correction like that. All right, and that is your trade. All right, so last week, if you remember that, I was showing you something like that. All right, so we are still having that behavior. Price is still doing that. All right, so for sell, what you guys need to look for: aggressive move like that, breakdown, continuation, and keep selling the dollar sheaf up to the bottom. All right, so you don't have that fact. All right, so you don't have that fact until now. Okay. All right, so what you are having these facts. All right, these facts. Okay, so another continuation formation can give you short-term buy and then drop. All right. It can give you another correction. It is just developing the correction on lower time frame. Yeah, it can break up and can keep pushing for upside. All right, so another correction which is just trying to develop over there at this area. Okay, just keep eye. If you're not gonna see correction, you're gonna see aggressive move start to sell the dollar sheaf. Okay, so your first short term sell gonna be back to that trend line. Okay, if you're not gonna see correction is just trying to develop over there. All right, so at any time, I don't think so you guys gonna see impulse today, because day is about to close. So London session is closed. All right, so you can see tomorrow aggressive move. All right, if that aggressive move is going to appear over there, start to look for sell. If you don't see that, you are having another correction at this area. All right, so one more bullish wave. Once price gonna test the trend line, look for reversal. All right, so that is the setup which I have just shown you on the website. Okay, so key buys on the website. I post ideas on the website as well, which carry huge potential. All right, so which setup? You see that was a, even though we were late on it, the setup, the idea which I posted on the TV, slightly late. I should post that idea from the bottom. But if you are following me on the YouTube, then you know that we were looking for a reversal from that bottom. Yeah, so it is going the way we were looking for. Okay, so this wave, this is the last wave we are having on the dollar sheaf. Okay, now the next wave you guys need to look for reversal from where? Close to the channel line. All right, so currently sell is not ready. Short term buy gonna be over there, the way I have just explained over there. All right, so you can do that, you can take that short term trade, but make sure you trade carefully, because that carry risk. Buying at the current price carry risk. All right, so wait and watch for the impulsive move. If you guys want me to show you again the behavior you guys need to look for, which I have just shown you last time, that's the behavior you guys need to look for. All right, you see that? All right, you see that? Okay, if you're gonna start to see that is going to happen on the dollar shave, start to sell. Right? If you don't see that and prices just keep forming the correction, just keep looking for the upside for short term. All right, so dollar shave and Aussie dollar and US dollar. Okay, so this is what you guys need to look for. All right. Currently, price is just about to test the bottom. About to test the bottom. You guys know that what I was showing you last week. All right. Buy setup should be above that. Okay, above this area. All right. So we'll show you on lower time frame, but let me show you this. Okay, so this is the trade you guys need to focus on for next week. Okay, so clear breakdown. Price is falling very aggressively. Okay, so make sure you get into the market for upside after showing some price action over there. All right, so trend line or the previous bottom doesn't mean price should reverse from this area. All right, okay, so this trend line or the fib lines which I have just drawn over there, that they're not gonna move the market for upside. Okay, these numbers or that trend line or these arrows not gonna move the market for upside. All right, so price action gonna move the market for upside. So price action gonna be the first signal, first clue which you need to understand that yes, price is heading to the previous bottom and trying to form a pattern, and that pattern is just telling us that we can see one more bullish wave, and that is high probability pattern. All right, but before you jump into the market, you see that yes, price is doing something at that bottom, at this area. Okay, people are trying to push the price for upside before you jump into the market. All right, so trend line doesn't mean you should straight away get into the market. Okay, so we can see similar pattern formation, the pattern formation we have just seen previously. So this trade you guys need to focus on for next couple of weeks. Yeah, so if we're not gonna see any price action at this area and price is just going to break down aggressively, yeah, this area going to break down aggressively, which we are not anticipating, which we are not looking for, but possible. If that is going to happen, we're not gonna see that pattern. All right, so we're not going to see that pattern. We're going to see continuation for the bigger weekly flag. All right, this bigger weekly flag is going to continue for the downside. All right, so definitely if that is going to happen, I will update that chart and will let you know. But what you guys need to focus on for this week, let me show you on lower time frame. All right, so you see that it is very aggressive to the downside. Okay, so what I was talking about last week, let me remind you. Yeah, so your buy setup gonna be over there once you're gonna see that kind of pattern. So you haven't seen that. What you have seen very nice reversal from the channel line and prices back to the bottom. Okay, back to the bottom. All right, so you have seen what? You have seen this similar pattern, similar behavior of the price, which I was talking about last week. You see that? Similar behavior. Okay, where that behavior is just appearing over there, where pattern was completing. All right, so where your buy setup going to be after breaking that continuation, and then you need to look for it to continue for upside. Okay, so one more move down was possible. You see that? There is one more move down. All right, so when you need to get into the trade, when that was happening. All right, this is the example which I have just shown you. Okay, now what you guys need to do for next week, so let's talk about that. All right, so first of all, I don't think so we're going to see correction. I was anticipating correction and one more drop. I don't think so we're going to see that. Okay, so just simply look for it to hit that channel line. All right, this pattern line, this is a pattern. All right, pattern line, or we call that descending trend reversal channel. All right, so there are a lot of names. You can even create your own names. You can call that whatever you want. Okay, but what you guys need to look for, aggressive move from the bottom. All right, aggressive move. If you see that, buy. If you don't see that, you are having a correction. All right, you are having a correction. There are going to be a very, very short-term trade to the downside. That trade. All right, they're going to be a very, very short-term trade to the downside. All right, and then look for it to go back up. This is the trade you guys need to catch for longer term. All right, okay, so currently it is falling very, very aggressively. Don't buy. Okay, don't buy. If you're gonna buy, straight away you're gonna get into losses. All right, you're gonna get loss. So let it come close to the trend line, bounce back, or let the price stop and start to buy. Look for it to go back up. Okay, so what you can see, let me show you again what you can see again within that pattern. Let's go back. I was showing you this pattern since this chart since very, very long. Almost we are, showing you this chart since last 2 or 3 months. Okay, so which pattern was developing over there? This. All right, so last week what I was saying, we can see, when price was here, what I was showing, we can see that wave or aggressive move from the bottom. All right, so we have seen that, and I was showing you we can see one more move down. Okay, so you guys just need to repeat yourself again this week. All right, so either you're gonna see aggressive move for reversal, either you're gonna see correction for continuation for that wave. Okay, at the current price. Very, very simple, very, very easy to understand. There is nothing which you guys can't remember. These are basically patterns. All right, there is nothing calculations behind that. These are the patterns, and I know these patterns, and based on these patterns I make my analysis and look for future waves based on these patterns. Okay, so these patterns, you guys can see that working, how nicely they are working. If you are following me closely, you know that how these patterns are working. If you are not following me closely and you are just coming into the weekly market outlook first time, definitely you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. All right, okay, so what you're gonna see again, guys, you're gonna see either this kind of wave, all right, this kind of wave, and one more drop, all right, or you're gonna see total reversal from the bottom. Okay, so look for this move. All right, look for that impulsive move. If this is going to happen, still you can buy the way you have done here. All right, you have done here. Still you can buy for short term for up to the channel line, and then you can start to look for continuation to the downside. I hope you guys got my point. You understand how you need to trade on it. Let it come close to the bottom and start to look for that wave. All right, so that wave can take 45 days, 50 days, something like that. The way it has taken here, you see that this wave has taken almost 48 days. But if we're going to see this pattern and price going to start to reverse from the bottom, then potentially going to be more than that. Okay, more than this wave. It can easily hit to 127 or 85 areas. We'll see that once that wave going to start to appear over there. Okay, so that was the Aussie dollar and US dollar. Okay, so make sure guys trade carefully, because I'm bearish on the Kiwi dollar and bullish on the Aussie dollar US dollar and bearish on the CAD dollar CAD. All right, so these three pairs, Aussie dollar US dollar and Kiwi dollar US dollar, these two pairs follow each other and runs against the dollar CAD. If dollar CAD is rising, these two pairs gonna fall. All right, it's because of the dollar. But you need to understand that before you're going to start to open trade on these pairs. Yeah, don't open your trade against your own trades. Okay, so what I have, that's why I said, guys, follow my charts closely. Okay, if you're going to follow, you're going to see potential setups. All right, so we were waiting for the price to come close to that area and give us a sell at that area. I have shown you last week as well, if you guys remember that. Yeah, what I have shown you, correction at this area, okay, and then that wave, which is just happening over there. All right, about to complete and was very, very aggressive. Yeah, very, very aggressive. Quick trade. Quick trade. Okay, so what you guys now need to look for, there are two possibilities. Okay, we can see one more bullish wave like that, one more bullish wave like that. Yeah, one more bullish wave like that. Yeah, we can buy for that much back to that top. All right, or we can see correction and reversal to the downside. All right, so what I'm looking for continuation on the Kiwi dollar and keep pushing for the downside. All right, so we are looking for this correction. Okay, give us that correction. All right, at least on 4-hour time frame. Currently it is very, very aggressive. Yeah, at least on 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame, whatever the time frame gonna be. We just need to see a correction before you guys join for this move. All right, before you get into that trade, you should already be into that trade from that high. All right, you should already be into that trade from that high. No, if you're gonna sell at the current price, this is not a sell place. Okay, this is not at a sell place. If you're gonna sell at the current price, you're gonna get you can get trapped over there. You can get a bad entry. Yeah, what if it is going to correct or going to go back up? You're gonna get bad entry over there. Okay, so before you start to buy for that trade or before you sell the Kiwi dollar, you need to see this. Okay, you need to see price action at this area at that bottom. All right, so we are looking for it to give us a correction and keep pushing for the downside. Make sure, guys, if we're gonna see correction at this area and we are having that wave, Kiwi dollar, sorry, Aussie dollar and US dollar can stay at the bottom for a while before we're gonna see bullish wave on that pair. Yeah, and dollar CAD can keep pushing for upside. All right, so make sure you trade carefully. All right, don't open your trade against your own trade. Okay, so when this was happening at the same time, you need to look for the sell on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, and the bigger correction on the dollar CAD. All right, so let's look at the lower time frame so that you guys can understand that what I'm talking about. All right, so one more bullish wave is possible over there, guys. You can see that wave. One more bullish wave. All right, so we are not looking for it to go above this area. Okay, although when it was at the top, that was possible. All right, now price is very, very sharp to the downside. We're going to see more downside. It is not going to go back up. It can stay within this area for a while, but downside is going to be confirmed. We can see that clearly. Yeah, it is going to be very, very aggressive to the downside. Okay, so what you guys can see here, you can see one more bullish wave, but for that wave you need to see something. Let me show you the example. All right, you need to see that. You need to see that. You need to see that. All right, you need to see that before you start to buy. Okay, currently you don't see that. Okay, therefore you are not buying. All right, so you are waiting for it to give you a correction for more downside or bounce back for that trade. Okay, I'll try my best to give you an update on this pair, but the way I have just explained this pair, just keep eyes. Okay, this pair is not going anywhere. It has to get down. It has to get down this wave. Yeah, I'm showing you this wave since very, very long. All right, this wave since very, very long. All right, so making our case strong for that sell. Okay, so now let's look at the pound wave. This is going to be much better trade if you miss the dollar CAD. If you miss the other, then try to be into that trade. All right, so this is going to be the next good trade. So we are already into that trade. I hope you guys going to be into that trade too. All right, so what you need to look for this week. All right, so breakdown, which is just trying to do No, that is not a bull flag. All right, so New Zealand dollar is not going to go anywhere. It is very strong to the downside. Okay, so what you guys need to look for on on this pair, let me tell you, this is a very good trade setup which you guys need to catch. All right, so breakdown, aggressive breakdown, and keep pushing for the downside. You can sell this breakout, but make sure you trade carefully. Okay, so one more up move, one more bullish wave is still possible on this pair. All right, this pair. So current, it is at a critical point. If you have experience, you can trade on that for both ways. But if you don't have experience, try to be careful. Okay, so we can see one more bullish wave like that. Okay, so we are already into that trade from these areas, that areas. Now we are looking for it to give us another breakdown and keep pushing for the downside. Okay, if that is not going to happen, and at any time we are having bullish impulse which is going to break up that trend line, we're gonna look for it to short term buy. All right, so strong breakup, which is currently not happening over there. All right, so short term sell as well. Okay, short term sell as well. So just keep looking for this breakdown to continue to the downside. Yeah, you can even sell that breakdown, and make sure you trade carefully. All right, so pound chief, what we are looking for it to go back to the bottom where this pair started to rise. Okay, so one more bullish wave is possible, but this is not the trade you guys need to catch for longer term. This is the trade you guys need to catch for longer term. Okay, that is your trade, the trade you need to focus on. All right, that trade gonna be quick, very quick, aggressive, quick to the downside. All right, so when that wave gonna start, gonna be very quick. So euro pound. So what I have said last week, you guys need to look for what? You guys need to look for impulsive move from the bottom and reversal on this pair. All right, so I hope you guys already into that trade. All right, so you got the impulse correction, another impulse correction. Just simply look for buy at this area. Okay, you can buy the breakout, but if you are not comfortable for buying the breakout, then look for price action at this area and continuation. Okay, so still have some potential for upside. So you should already be into that trade from the bottom, because I was showing you this trade last week as well and showing you this pair. I think showing you that pair on the website as well. All right, so let me show you what I have shown you last week. All right, so this is what I have shown you last week. Okay, so one more drop and impulsive move back to the top. All right, so that is what we have seen, and you guys already need to be into that trade from bottom. All right, so let's move on. If you are not, then that's okay, no problem. You still have some potential for more upside. Okay, that much potential you still can catch. Okay, this potential. All right, so where you guys need to be careful, if price is going to be break down aggressively like that, yeah, before you're going to look for short on it, make sure you see correction. Okay, then that short. Currently we are not looking for it. It is out of question, out of the table, right? So because very strong for upside, ECB is just there. ECB can push aggressively euro for upside. All right, so more upside. So once price is going to complete the bigger daily pattern, you can take off your profit and you can start to look for sell it again. All right, so you guys know that how we are trading on this pair. All right, so we are looking for sell from the top, and when price came to the bottom, we were looking for it to go back up. Okay, now it is going to back up to the top again. All right, so we were looking for buy at the bottom. We got this strong impulsive move, and another correction is just forming over there. You see that? Another correction is just forming over there. Right at this area. All right, so still we have some room over there. So look for buy at the bottom which I have just shown you. All right, and then break up and continuation. Make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, so if you're gonna buy at the current price, you already late. All right, you are already late from the bottom. You haven't managed to buy the euro pound from the bottom. Okay, so make sure you use stop loss over there. All right, so one more drop is possible over there, like that drop. All right, so simple ABC move. Okay, that bottom should not break down, and after hitting that bottom should be very, very aggressive for upside, like that. All right, like that. Okay, you can see that here, or you can breakout is going to be late over there. Make sure you trade carefully on the breakout. Okay, if you don't see any price section at that bottom and it is going to break down aggressively, make sure you see correction before you are going to short on it. Okay, so stay safe, stay on break even if you're already into that trade for upside. So cat chief. All right, so you are having another correction, yeah, on the cat chief. Okay, these are the possibilities which you guys need to consider. Okay, so we are having correction. If this correction is not going to break up, there is no trade for you. Okay, if going to break up, there is trade setup for upside. Yeah, if not going to break up, breaking down aggressively, make sure you see that before you are jumping into the market. Okay, what? This correction. All right, so which we are not anticipating right now. Okay, this breakdown, correction, and then start to sell back to the bottom. Okay, so rather than looking for that trade, look for this trade. All right, continuation. All right, okay, we are having that pattern. All right, look for it to break up this simple ABC move. Break up and continuation back to that top. You guys know that what we were looking for on this pair. Okay, if not, then head to the chart. They say this chart, you're gonna understand. Okay, we are looking for this pattern to complete at the top. Euro yen. Yeah, so one more bullish wave. And once you're gonna see that wave, start to look for it to get down. All right, so short term buy, it is already going. Short term buy. All right, so this short term buy, we were looking for it to break down in our room today. So we haven't got the breakdown pattern has just changed. We are looking for it to go back up for one more move. Yeah, so watch this one more bullish wave during the ECB press conference on Thursday. Yeah, after that, look for this pair to drop this move. Okay, during the Bank of Japan rate, the CN. So it is struggling for upside. We're gonna love to see that trade. Yeah, definitely we're gonna see that trade. All right, because if you guys remember the past chart on the euro, then you know what we were looking for on the euro yen. All right, so we were looking for the euro yen to give us a reversal. We were looking for that bigger flag, that daily flag, which is just over there. Okay, this flag is just over there. All right, so what is the next? The next is to look for this drop. All right, this drop. All right, we are having that flag. Okay, so when you need to look for that breakdown after the ECB press conference, you can look for that breakdown even during the ECB press conference as well. Yeah, but make sure you trade carefully during the news event. All right, so this correction, one more bullish wave is possible for short term, which I have just shown you on lower time frame. Okay, that trade which is just happening over there, and then drop and continuation. Yeah, so we're gonna watch this bottom. If we're gonna see pattern change is going to happen, change in pattern is just going to happen over there. Okay, so on short term, lower time frame, the wave already has completed. So if you still want to join that for one more upside, make sure you see correction over there on lower time frame, like 15-minute time frame, before you trade on that way. All right, this short term up trade. So pound yen. Okay, so what I have said last week, if you guys remember, all right, so this was the trade you guys need to look for short term, that trade. Yeah, and if you're gonna get that trade from this area, you see that even it was forming flags over there within that wave. Yes, similar pattern appeared over there, the pattern which I was asking you to look for last week. All right, so the question is, do you understand those patterns while they are developing or not? That is the question. If you understand, that's okay. If you not understand, you need to work on that. All right, okay, now what we can see over there, we can see one more bullish wave, that wave, okay, which I have just shown you last week as well. All right, after forming that wave, or we can see breakdown, continuation, and more drop. Okay, so you should already be into that trade, but if you are not into that trade from high, then what you need to look for, even both, if you are holding your sell position from the high, then make sure you are safe on break even, or you have taken your profit on time. Yeah, because what we can see one more drop like that. All right, this is going to be a pattern. All right, drop and reversal. Yeah, or complete breakup, continuation, and price can keep pushing for upside. Okay, so this flag can break up for one more move up. All right, so make sure you sell at the current price for breakdown of that daily trend carefully. All right, if you're gonna do that and price gonna reverse back up, you're gonna get a bad trade. All right, so we can see one more bullish wave, short term, this wave. Okay, so focus on this trade this week. Yeah, so if breakdown before you go for short, make sure you see correction over there. All right, so this is what I'm not looking for, but possible it can break down. Okay, it can break down, but make sure you guys you trade carefully. Yeah, so we are looking for it to break up that trend and go for another up move, that wave. All right, so pound dollar. All right, so what I said last week, guys, you know, this is not the trade you guys need to look for. Okay, this is not the trade. This is the trade you guys need to focus on. I hope you guys already holding that trade from top and enjoying your profit. Okay, what you guys need to look for next. Okay, what I said last time, I said once price gonna get back to that bottom, this bottom, yeah, we're gonna look for price action. Either we are having one more up move or continuation, or we are going drop all the way back to the bottom, or this daily or weekly correction is going to be over. Okay, so once price is gonna complete that, you know, pattern at the bottom, you need to look for that trade. All right, so you can trade for short term on this move as well. Okay, you can go for that short term as well, but for that short term for this week, make sure you see a continuation pattern formation. All right, let me go back to the previous chart. Yeah, this is the pattern. Price is going down. All right, so we still have potential. We need to see correction. That short-term sell, you guys can take that. But after having this correction, you can't sell without that correction. All right, make sure you see that correction and then get into the market. All right, and then one more up move or continuation. Okay, so here we're gonna see either we are going to break down this bigger weekly correction for further downside, or we are going to go back up. You're highly likely you're gonna see that wave, all right, back within that daily correction. Okay, so what you guys need to look for sell, this kind of correction. If you remember that last week I have shown you, watch for what? This move. All right, and shown you example on the other pound pairs. All right, so what after that? Correction. And what after that? After that, continuation. All right, so this is very, very simple and easy stuff. So we were looking for in our room breakdown at this area, a reversal from this area. All right, this short-term trade and further downside. So for day setup, we were looking for that short-term sell. So this is what you guys need to look for. So we haven't got the correction. Wait and watch for another correction like the previous one, the one which I have just shown you here or here. Watch for another one at this area. You can get this short-term sell. All right, and then reversal. All right, so still potential is over there. Okay, so if it is going to break down aggressively, there are going to be a big wave. Right? If this is the double top, and when you're going to see continuation and price is going to break down, there are going to be a big money. All right, that wave. All right, so we'll see at this area. All right, so either we are going to break down or we are going to go for another bullish wave within that. But this is basically a continuation pattern formation for another up move. All right, enjoy your trade and enjoy your profit, everyone. So gold, what I said last week, watch for correction and go for short. All right, so what is for this week? This week, similar like the pound dollar. All right, similar like the pound dollar, correction, this short-term sell, and then reversal. Okay, if going to break down, no sell, no buy. This is not the place where you guys need to be a seller over there. You guys need to be a seller over where? At these areas. Okay, at these areas. I have shown you last week. Watch for that correction and look for it to break down. Okay, so for this week, watch for this correction on lower time frame, and that is your short-term trade. Once price gonna hit that bottom, take off your profit, watch it for reversal back to that top. All right, so highly likely you're gonna see price back within the correction, within that corrective structure. All right, so if we're gonna see breakdown on the gold, okay, breakdown on the gold, yeah, so it can all the way come up to that bottom. All right, so very simple and easy to understand without any problem. Impulse, this is your correction, and this is going to be the impulse. Okay, but here within that pattern, one more bullish wave is possible. All right, that one more move. All right, so you see that impulse, correction, and another impulse can appear over there like that. You see that impulse, ABC move, impulse. All right, so ABC move or simple correction flag or zigzag and another impulse. Okay, so this one more move still possible over there on the gold for upside. Okay, but you shouldn't be a buyer over there at this area. Okay, don't go for buy the break or this and that. There is no buy setup at this area. If you're going to do that, you're going to end up with loss. Okay, so this area, if you remember that last time I was showing you buy setup at this area, look for buy at that bottom, similar like that. Just repeat yourself again if you remember the past behavior of the chart. You just repeat yourself again. Let the price come close to the bottom. First of all, go for short. Once you're going to see that correction, go for short-term sell. Trade carefully. All right. Look for this correction. This is your short-term trade and then reversal. Silver. Silver, you should be a buyer over there at the bottom. Yeah, we are still within the correction. All right, still within the correction. So short, look for 15-minute flag, short-term trade back to that bottom. If going to be, you know, more downside, let it come close to this bottom or that bottom, and this is the trade you need to catch on. Yeah, so this week you can focus on that trade. Yeah, for that sell, at least you need to see 15-minute flag and back to the bottom. All right, so silver short-term sell you can look for. All right, what this? All right, what you need to look for? That is your short. This is your short-term setup. Okay, this is your short-term setup. This is your short-term setup. Okay, just repeat yourself again. Another correction is just required over there, and that's going to be the short-term setup you need to look for today or tomorrow or for this week. Okay, once price is going to get back to that bottom, look for breakdown. If not going to break up, that is your short-term trade back within that corrective structure. All right, easy to understand, easy to pick. All right, so we can see one more bullish wave here on the pound CAD and then reversal. All right, so you can look for that short-term buy, but make sure you trade carefully on this pair. All right, it has moved a lot. It has to get down. Okay, so this short-term trade can appear over there back to that top. Okay, and then drop. So what you guys need to look for on lower time frame, all right, so pattern is quite similar like the euro, like the Aussie dollar and US dollar. Right? So let me show you again so that you guys can see that clearly. All right, so you have just seen that pattern with me on the dollar yen. All right, so how that pattern behaved, broken up aggressively. We are having a reversal on the dollar yen. All right, so patience pays, and also try to understand how they behave. Okay, you see that bearish move, flag, bearish move. All right, so what it can do, it can keep pushing for upside, can break up, and can continue for upside. Yeah, or can draw for one more move down and can start to rise. Okay, so where you need to be interested to go for long, from this bottom, from that bottom, or stronger breakout is going to come. If that stronger breakout is going to come, you can buy that breakout, put stop behind that, and watch it to continue for upside. All right, if not comfortable, then simply watch this flag to break out and continue for upside. Okay, if not comfortable, then let the market complete that, one more drop, and then up. Okay, so make sure you use stop loss. Yeah, if you buy the pound CAD, make sure you use stop loss. All right, because you are buying at the top. You can't, get a big money if you're going to buy the pound CAD at the current price. All right, you only can get one more up move, and longer term, this pair has to get down. All right, so all pound pair has to get down. They were rising, all pound pairs. Yeah, we are having same structure, same pattern on all these pound pairs. All right. Okay, so the way we are having, this is because of the interest rate hikes. All right, so once that's going to be over, Brexit negotiations still going on, and in 2019 we're going to see something like that wave. All right, so this wave going to come over there. It's a matter of time, but just stay patient. All right, so let's move on to the pound Aussie dollar. Have we talked about the dollar yen? I think we haven't. All right, so let me talk about the dollar yen first. Let me talk about this one, then we're gonna talk about the dollar yen. All right, so same here, one more bullish wave which is just happening over there, and once we're gonna see completion of that wave. All right, so the bigger longer term trade, this short term up move, yeah, this is the bigger longer term trade, the trade we got, you guys need to pick. All right, so for this week, just focused on this move, short term move. All right, so here you guys need to look for. All right, so what it can do, it can go for another drop like that and can give you this pattern. Okay, make sure you buy at that bottom. Don't go for buy at the current price. If you're gonna buy at the current price, you are already very, very late over there. Price is within the middle of the bigger structure. Yeah, it can go either way. It can go for up, it can go for down. Yeah, if you're going to get down, you're gonna get bad trade over there. You can't buy at this area, you can't put stop loss at this area. You are buying within the bigger daily structure where you're gonna get trouble. All right, so make sure you buy at the bottom at this area. This is your trade and continuation for further upside. Okay, so if you want to go for that short-term sell, you can do that, but this is slightly risky over there. Okay, this short-term sell is slightly risky over there. Why? Because it can keep pushing for upside and you're gonna get bad trade, because buying and selling within the bigger corrective structure always carry risk. You're not gonna see, good trade setup. You see that this is a correction. All right, this is a correction, simple ABC move completed over there, and impulse to appear over there, sharp correction, simple ABC move trying to form this pattern. Okay, impulse and correction, and then up. All right, so you see that this pattern, this kind of pattern almost appearing at this area as well, simple ABC move. Yeah, or flag, impulse, flag, and then up. All right, so like that. All right, one more drop. Oh, you are late. We were looking for in our room flag at this area. We got this short move to the downside. Even we were prepared to go for long on the pound dollar in our pound Aussie dollar, and we were looking for sell from the high and then buy at this area. Yeah, so when pound dollar started to fall aggressively, we were watching this pair carefully, because pound was falling against the dollar aggressively, but suddenly Aussie dollar started to fall as well, and this pair started to stay sideways within that bigger correction. Okay, so this one more drop, ABC move, and that is your trade. Okay, so any breakdown of this corrective pattern for the downside aggressively at any time, start to look for longer term reversal. I'll try my best to post the idea on the TV if we are going to see a drop down. Yeah, because we are waiting for the pound dollar, pound CAD, pound chief, pound Aussie dollar, and pound yen to drop for longer term for next couple of months, 3-4 months. We are looking for them to drop. All right, so at any time when you're going to see they are going to do that, just look for longer term reversal on these pairs. All right, now let's look at the dollar yen. All right, so dollar yen is going to be aggressive. All right, so just look at that, how long this pair took to go back up. All right, and that was the period of patience. All right, that was the period of patience, waiting game. You see that? So we started to look for it to reverse from this. So actually, I started to, let me show you the previous chart so that you guys can understand something. All right, so when I started to look for it to go back up, when it was in the middle of the bigger correction. Okay, so wait for the price to sit at the bottom before any buy. Watch price action for long. All right, so price was falling aggressively to the downside, taking a lot of time to sit at the bottom, and finally once price finished that correction and then reversed. All right, so I was updating my charts after that. You guys, if you guys want to look at them, you can have a look in them and look at those charts for learning purpose. Of course you can look at them for earning purpose as well, but if you are new, you can look at them. All right, so finally price started to reverse from the bottom after sitting at the bottom for a while. All right, so that was the chart which I shared over there, and we were looking for it to go back up. Yeah, so short-term setup was there. We were looking for short-term sell when price was there coming down. So going up, yeah. Okay, what is the next step? Next step is just over there. You just need to look at the update. Yeah, so looking for correction to go back up. So this is the next step, what you guys need to do. Yeah, so breaking up, leaving the bottom aggressively to the upside. Yeah, start wasn't good. Start was corrective, very corrective. Wasn't so aggressive. All right, this start wasn't so aggressive. So finally it took off at this area. All right, so it took off at this area. Now the next step is the correction. Yeah, so don't just get into the market. If it is rising, running aggressively for the upside, don't just get into the market. All right, okay, so you're gonna start to freak out when you're gonna see that. All right, and you will see that you will not see price gonna keep pushing for upside without that pattern. All right, so sell for the downside is going to be limited. All right, so still, if you guys gonna see that this trend is going to, it took off, completely took off aggressively for upside. Yeah, so sell only gonna be valid over there once you're gonna see aggressive move, breakdown, continuation, and this drop. Yeah, now this part is just, negating that possibility. All right, this part, the part which we are having currently on our chart, is aggressive. It took off. Okay, which is good. Yeah, more potential is there for upside on the dollar yen. All right, so watch for this aggressive move when during the Bank of Japan rate, the CM. Yeah, if Bank of Japan is going to push this pair aggressively to the downside, then you can look for sell for that move. All right, so we are not looking for this move currently, yeah, because the possibilities for that move is going to be very less. Now what we are looking for another correction like that. Okay, so if you guys remember that what I have shown you last week, what you guys need to look for, aggressive move from the top and breakdown of that trend and continuation to the downside. Okay, just go back to the previous weekly market outlook and look at the dollar yen. You're gonna understand that what I was talking about. Yeah, so two behavior, one is the impulsive, one is the corrective. You see that corrective gave us simple flat, running flat, simple ABC formation and continuation to the upside. All right, so if you want to learn about these patterns, just go back to the website, go to the educational stuff. There are these Elliott wave patterns. All right, so corrective waves, click on the corrective waves. All right, so which pattern we were having on the, we were looking for the expanding triangle, if you guys remember that last week. All right, so we are having this pattern. All right, that pattern, running flat, simple ABC move. Okay, so it took off. That was the clue that it is going to go back up. All right, so okay, if you guys are not into that trade, perfect, look for another opportunity. Yeah, if in, more than perfect. If not in, no problem, look for another correction like that. You see that there was a correction after the strong bull market impulsive move. You're gonna see that correction. Okay, once you're gonna see that correction, you're gonna see one more bullish wave, and after that you need to watch for another correction. All right, you're gonna see that, you're gonna see another impulsive move, you're gonna see another correction. That's how market moves. Just look at that, correction, 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 and you just need to look for correction for another up move. All right, so potential is over there. Just look for another correction and look for it to keep pushing for upside. Okay, so this pattern has a huge potential. What it can do, it can keep rising aggressively and can break up and it can hit the 120 area. Okay, so sell gonna be only there once you're gonna see that breakdown, continuation, and then to the downside. Okay, this is less likely now. All right, so my traders are happy because they are having very aggressive move on this. There are patterns All right, so let me show you the example. There are patterns, so you're not gonna learn those patterns somewhere else. You're gonna learn those patterns after getting into the group. Even though I talk about that in the weekly market outlook as well. All right, so you see that similar pattern which I have just shown you on the dollar chief. Okay, so let's talk about the next, because 1 hour is just gone. On dollar yen and pound New Zealand dollar. All right, so trade carefully on this pair. Still short them buy, gonna be over there. Short them sell first and then buy. Okay, that trade, short them sell. All right, so very short them sell. All right, like the way I have just shown you here at this area. Okay, short them sell, and then this trade. Yeah, so if you are not comfortable to trade on this pair, just ignore that. If you want to trade on it and you know how to trade on this pair, you can trade on this pair. Okay, because it is in a bigger daily correction, and once this correction gonna finish, we're gonna see that drop. Okay, you see that my arrows, blue arrows, we're gonna see that drop. All right, this drop is pending on the pound pairs. So CAD yen seem like the almost seem like the euro yen. Okay, so correction is just forming over there. Look for this short-term sell. I will show you the lower time frame. Yeah, if going to break down, stay in aggressively. If not going to break down aggressively, take off your profit and go for buy. Okay, that's how you can trade on the CAD yen. All right, so correction, which is just trying to complete. Short-term sell, break down aggressively. If happening, stay in. If not breaking down aggressively, take off your short-term profit and look for it to go back up for one more move. Okay, that's how you can trade on this pair during this week. All right, now let's look at the lower time frame. All right, so what is your short-term trade? Yeah, so this correction is just about to finish the way you guys have seen previously. Okay, what is clue for you? Okay, I'm going to show you clue. It should not go above this top. You see that? Okay, it should not go above this correction. Should not go above that top. You see that? This correction did not close above that. This correction did not close above that. All right, so this correction should not close above that. Okay, so you can put your stop behind once you're gonna get into the market. Yeah, so if you're gonna get into the market at this area, this is way below. You shouldn't be a seller over there. All right, so close to the trend line. All right, so one, or you can put your fib lines over there, 786 or 886 at this area, and then you can look for that trade. All right, that trade, and once price gonna complete that pattern, if going to break down, stay in. Not, take off your profit and look for it to go back up. All right, so that's how you can trade on the CAD yen. Aussie yen, quite similar like that. All right, so Aussie dollar is just falling aggressively. What you guys need to look for, continuation on this pair to the downside this week. All right, you see, you need to look for that trade. Where is my arrow? Let me show you the lower time frame. Okay, this is the correction which is just developing over there. Okay, watch it to break down aggressively and keep pushing for upside. Yeah, so what it can do, it can get bigger. All right, like that. It can get bigger. All right, so aggressive breakdown, it can appear over there. It can appear after forming one more bullish wave at this area. Okay, at this area. All right, so similar like the CAD, you can use that area for stop placement once you're going to get, or you can use, if correction is going to get bigger, you can put stop behind that. Okay, so target going to be back to the bottom. So specifically, look at this pair during the Bank of Japan rate, the CNO, right? Okay, if yen is going to get stronger because of the rate, the CN, or any hawkish comment from the Bank of Japan, this pair is going to be much better to take a, this trade going to be much better. This one and the euro yen, but euro yen after forming new high. Also, the Kiwi yen going to be much better. Okay, so this is the correction which is just developing over there. Need more time. This correction need a couple of more hours. before it finish. All right, that trade back to that bottom. Okay, so I'm not looking for it to do something like that, but if it is started to rise aggressively, just simply ignore this pair. It is not at a good place to trade on the Uzi dollar and yen. All right, so you can trade if you can, I mean, you can guess by guesswork without knowing or without understanding the market. You can open your trade at any place and you can get some profit, and you can come to me and you can say that, oh, you were saying that no, this is not a tradable, but you took a profit. That's what you should not do. All right, you should trade only then when you understand correctly. Okay, if you're gonna understand this pair correctly, you're gonna repeat that steps, those things again when you're gonna see similar formations in future. All right, so before you get into the market, try to understand that what kind of trade setup you are taking for. All right, because market repeat patterns again and again. So if you are taking this, flag, impulse, flag, breakdown, you're gonna see this pattern again in future. All right, and we see many times. This is not the first time we see. Yeah, flag broken down, forming another flag, and it should keep pushing for the downside. All right, so same here. Another flag and more downside. All right, so just trying to develop over there. Watch it if it is going to give you on 1 hour or on 4 hour, wherever. Look at this trade. So we'll see next week what kind of formation we're gonna see on this pair. So Euro Uzi dollar is just keep pushing for upside. You guys need to wait for this to complete that wave, the wave which is just happening over there, and then look for it to go down. All right, so not ready to do anything. This pair is not ready to do anything. All right, so Euro New Zealand dollar. So you are asking for the Euro New Zealand dollar. So here we got the Euro New Zealand dollar. All right, so what I was saying last week, which trade you need to focus on this pair? This wave. All right, so what was the possibilities at this area? One more drop was possible over there. You see that it is just completing the wave which I was asking you to look for last week. Okay, so what is the trade you guys need to look for this week? All right, so and when you need to open that trade. Okay, so you need to open that trade after the event, after the ECB press conference. Okay, let the market come close to this area. It can push up for a couple of more bars for next couple of 1 to 2 or 3 days. Once you're gonna see that price is just stucking at this area, that's gonna be the trade you need to focus on next time. All right, for that trade, your New Zealand dollar and US dollar should go back up. Okay, so the move you are having here because of the Kiwi dollar. All right, so you see that price just keep pushing for upside. Right, that was the last week pattern. All right, so I have just shown you a pattern on the Uzi yen. Okay, you just need to repeat yourself again. So if you traded on the Euro New Zealand dollar last time when I was showing you sell on the Euro New Zealand dollar at this area, if you remember that. Yeah, if you remember that, you just need to repeat yourself again. What it can do, it can keep pushing for upside. The way it is just doing, this is what you need to look for. Okay, so look for this after the ECB press conference. Okay, more upside, new high, aggressive drop, continuation, similar pattern like the Uzi yen. Okay, that's gonna be the trade. All right, so you can buy for short term if you want, like for 15-minute time frame or for 1 hour, 30-minute. Yeah, you can trade on that, but slightly risky over there, guys. So trade carefully. Those are for free. These patterns are for free. You can have access to these patterns for free, yeah. I will look at them later on. If not free, I will make available to everyone for free. All right. Thanks for a reminder. All right. So Uzi Chief, look for flag and short term sell, and once price going to complete that, we're going to start to look for it to go back up. All right. So this correction and this trade. All right. So once price is going to come close to the bottom, we will start to look for it to buy again back to the top. It's a very short-term sell because you are looking for longer-term reversal on the Aussie dollar and US dollar. All right, so Aussie CAD is not at a good place. Euro Chief. All right, so this pair you guys need to look for. All right, so it is hitting a very, very important area, a very critical place, 120. All right, so this is the trade you guys need to look for. All right. More downside is possible. Okay, so this is what you need to look for. All right, so if that is going to happen ahead of the event and ECB, yeah, and ECB is going to break down, just look for this to break down. All right, so I was talking about this flag in the morning meeting in my room, and I was asking to my members, watch for this, yeah. So this is just happening over there. I was asking to my members that look for this is going to happen, and this is just happening over there. Okay, so the next step is to complete and drop. All right, so if not going to drop, not going to break down, and going to test that top again, this is the place you need to be interested to go for a shot. All right, so I'm not going to go back to the past chart on it, but if you're going to go to the past chart on this pair, you're going to look. You're gonna see that why I'm looking for sell on. Let me show you quickly. All right, so very strong draw was there. All right, and that was a cap on the Euro Chief. 120 was a cap. Okay, so we are hitting that 120 area. So critical point for the Euro Chief to break up. So what trade I'm showing? All right, this trade. All right, so more downside is possible. So we'll update next week. So this week, just look for it to break down and continuation. So where this pair is just going, look at that. Some of you guys were saying that this is not going to go back up. Unfortunately, I'm not into that trade, and some of my traders also not into that trade. And what I said over there, don't miss this long, and I missed that. That's part of the game. Sometimes we also miss. We show others, but we miss. That happens. Okay, but it hasn't gone far away. It hasn't gone far away. All right. So a lot of potential gonna be over there. A lot of potential gonna be over there on the dollar end. All right. So a lot of potential. So wave has to go far away. All right. So it is a good sign that price started to rise aggressively from the bottom. Yeah, so what we need to look for, we need to look for another correction. It was also rising similar like the dollar yen, not rising so aggressively. You see that? Not rising so aggressively. So started to build the momentum from this area. Okay, so yeah, watch for another correction at this area, and you can look for it to keep pushing for upside. So I'll try my best to update. Currently, it is aggressive. You can't join this. It is just, you know, forming another impulse for upside. You see that? It is forming another impulsive wave for upside. You see that? Like that. Okay. So this part is about to appear over there. That part is about to appear over there. Or this part is about to appear over there. Okay. So don't join these running candles. Let it complete the impulse correction and then start to continue for upside. I'll try my best to update. But keep eyes. There is a potential on this pair for longer term. All right. So UK oil, short-term bullish, for very short-term bullish. All right, so this move, you see, you guys can see that clearly. All right, so short-term bullish, that move, short-term bullish, you can trade on that for very short-term, up to 786 or 77 or 76. Okay, so when you guys need to look for it to get down, when impulsive move is going to appear over there. All right, correction, and start to sell the oil. All right, so oil has to get down. It is it is going to be very expensive. It is already expensive, $75 or $780 is very expensive price. Okay, it has to get down soon. It has to get down soon, somewhere here close to the 50 area or 40 area. Okay, but currently it is not ready to sell. Just keep pushing for upside. So you can only buy for short term for 15 minutes or for 30 minutes or for 1 hour. And once price gonna start to reverse aggressively, then start to look for it to sell. All right, so this is the exception. Price can stay sideways for a while before we are going to see a drop on the oil. So on the lower time frame, the pattern which I was just showing you just a couple of days ago, flat formation, we are not having that. Yeah, this pattern, we are not having that. Come on, we are not having that pattern. Okay, so price broken up. Now what pattern we can see? We can see expanding triangle or expanding flat like that, or running flat. Just look at the website and you're gonna see. Okay, all right, this pattern. Still that pattern is possible over there, all right, but slightly gonna change. The formation gonna slightly change. Okay, but for that there should be aggressive move continuation, and you can look for that trade this week, and then continuation for upside. So hopefully you guys are not gonna see drop this week, and you only gonna see short term buy, and which currently price is just doing. Prices just keep pushing for upside for short term. All right, so let me show you what you guys need to look for. All right, so short term setup. All right, so the pattern impulse, correction. All right, so come on, correction, and another impulse, corrective impulse, not so aggressive. Okay, so simple ABC move. All right, and buy. All right, and buy for one more up move, the move which I was just showing you, 77 or 78 or $80, up to $80. Okay, so if you're gonna buy at the breakout, that's gonna be slightly risky because you are buying at the high. If correction is gonna get bigger, you're not gonna get, good time to take that trade off on time. Okay, so more drop, ABC move, and then continuation. Okay, if this is going to be very aggressive for the downside, try to sell from this area. I don't think so that's going to be aggressive today or tomorrow. Oil still going to stay short term bullish. Natural gas is not at a good place to trade on, but if you guys trade on this, then we can see one more drop because the correction is clear. Yeah, shown you last week as well. We can see one more drop, that drop, and then up. Okay, that's what you need to look for. I'm showing you this since couple of days. Okay, same behavior, one more drop. So it is also going down. Yeah. Okay, so the trade, let me show you the past chart. Have shown you before that, but going to show you again so that you guys can understand that what you need to look for next. Okay, so there gonna be an opportunity again. All right, so that was the last time. All right, so this is the way we are having currently on this pair. Yeah, hasn't completed yet, but that kind of trade you guys need to look for again. The trade last time I have posted. All right, this is your trade. This is gonna be your trade. All right. Yeah, so last time I posted that trade and then reversal from top, and this is the trade you guys need to catch. Why? Because it can keep pushing for upside for longer term up to 1400 or 1300 area. So big money gonna be over there on this pair on platinum. All right, big money gonna be over there. Why? Because it is very cheap already at the bottom, sitting at the bottom, quite similar like the oil. You see that? Okay, so 750 is the cheapest price according to this chart, this data, cheapest price. Yeah, so I'm just showing you up to the 1600, 1400. Oh, it can keep pushing more than that. All right, so more than that. So so far what you guys need to look for this week, just continuation. If you are trading on this, just look for it to continue for further downside. So slightly gonna be late on the on it because it is trying to break down after forming this completion, ABC completion. Yeah, you see that? All right. Okay, so watch for another correction and short term sell and then up. All right, then this is the trade you guys need to catch. So currently it is not ready. Yeah, because price hasn't hit the bottom, so we still have some more pips to the downside. You can go for that pips, and once price gonna hit the bottom, look for it to go back up. So there should be a copper chart. Let me look at that, and then we're gonna move on to the equity market. Yeah, wait and watch. Don't straight away go for long on the 990. Okay, so not rising so aggressively. You guys can see that I was showing you buy setup at this area, not rising so aggressively. Yeah, so we are still within that pattern. You see that price is still within that pattern. Okay, so this kind of drop can appear over there. All right, at this area, this kind of drop. Short-term sell going to be over there, but make sure you trade carefully against the trend. That sell going to be against the trend, okay? And then again going to buy. So if you're still holding your buy position, watch it to keep pushing for upside. Yeah, so if you're going to buy at the current price, it's going to be slightly risky over there. So you should already be into that buy from the bottom. When I was showing you guys, look for buy. So it is trying to get down, okay, and then up. All right, so you can see that the one more drop. So if you are holding your buy position, stay safe, stay on break even, or take your profit on time and look for short-term sell and then up, then buy. Now let's look at the equity market and then crypto, and then we're gonna finish. All right, so Nasdaq 100 index, one more drop, and then up. All right, so one more drop is possible, as I said last week as well. So you guys should not miss this move. I'm saying again and again, okay? This move shouldn't be missed over there. Every time when price is just testing that bottom, look for it to go back up. Yeah, so this short-term sell going to be possible over there. So make sure you trade carefully for that short-term sell. All right? So Nasdaq and same here on Dow Jones. You should not miss what I was saying on the other equity market. All right, so just go back to the previous weekly market outlook. You guys don't need to go back far away. Just look at the let me tell you which weekly market outlook. All right, and which weekly market outlook I said to you guys, if dollar yen is going to go back up, you're gonna see equity market gonna go back up too. All right, so try to watch the weekly market outlook on 9 to 13 April. Or 26 to 30 April. Yeah, so I will show you next week weekly market outlook. So let this week equity market and dollar yen rise for upside. So currently dollar is getting strength, all right, but yen is losing value against the dollar yen. So which is a very good clue that equity market gonna rise too. All right, so short term sell. Gold is also falling. All right, okay, so short-term sell, this sell, I don't think so that is going to happen, but if it is going to break up, it can keep pushing for upside. Okay, this bottom, that is your trade. Okay, you should not miss that trade. Okay, correction is about to over. If even it is going to break down, going to form new low, still this is gonna be a correction for upside. All right, slightly pattern gonna change, but still gonna be a bullish move over there for longer term. Okay, so don't miss that. Let me show you the lower time frame. You guys can see that what I'm trying to show you. Let me remove that. Okay, so this short term price is very short, very small trade. Make sure you trade carefully like that trade. Okay, and then this is the wave you guys need to catch for longer term. Same on the S&P 500. So almost equity market, it's same like the previous week. We haven't seen big change. All right, so that trade, the trade you need to catch. One more drop we can see over there. All right, that drop. Right, and then up. If it is going to break up aggressively, just simply look for buy, but make sure you buy on the lower time frame rather than on this daily time frame. Just repeat the steps, which I'm showing you: continuation, and then up, then buy. Okay, then buy. So if you feel that buying at at this area based on the continuation pattern formation is risky and not making sense for you, just simply stay away from the S&P 500. Look at the other setups, how many setups I have just shown you. Open trade on those. Okay, but once price gonna hit that bottom, high potential setup gonna be over there. Okay, this wave. All right, guys, this wave, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. It will take time, but definitely we're gonna see upside. Okay, so went up, but correctively not so strong. Okay, so this is the pattern which is currently developing over there, like triangle, bottom flat, top declining. All right, so Nike is also pushing for upside. Yeah, so one more drop and then up. Okay, what is the wave you need to catch? If we're gonna see one more drop, that is the wave. Yeah, no, you have missed the move already from the bottom. I was showing you guys, look for buy from the bottom when price was at the bottom. If you are not into that trade from that bottom, make sure you buy at the current price carefully after having a valid correction, if we're not gonna see that move. Okay, if we're gonna see that move, one more drop, short term sell and longer term buy. Nike longer term buy. All right, so this is the wave you guys need to catch. You see that arrow? All right, so German 30, same here. One more drop is possible over there. You can go for short-term sell. And what is the wave? The wave you guys need to look for. All right, if we're going to see another short-term sell, this is the wave. Yeah, so what it can do, it can break up and can keep pushing for upside. You can even buy, you can put stop behind that, but make sure you trade carefully. All right, so you already missed the move from the bottom. I was anticipating one more drop and then up. We haven't got that. That's part of the game. So Euro stock going up. Yeah, so what I was saying on the Euro stock, guys, this is the trade you need to catch. Okay, we haven't seen one more drop. Prices just keep pushing for upside. Unlucky those who are not in. Those who are in, enjoy that. All right, so if we're gonna see another correction or drop back to that bottom, make sure you sell the Euro stock only then when you see correction or aggressive move like that. All right, aggressive move like that. Okay, if aggressive move, Uzi yen, similar like Uzi yen. Yeah, correction and then you sell. If you don't see impulse, you don't see correction, there is no sell flag. Keep pushing for upside. All right, so let me look at the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies is also getting very, very interesting. All right, so let's look at the past first, and then we're gonna move on to the. All right, so some of you guys are looking for that the trend has resumed for upside. I don't think so. The trend on the Bitcoin has resumed for upside, but yes, in longer term, Bitcoin gonna go up, gonna go more than the 25,000. That's for sure. All right, so lots of hype is over there. People are trying to push it down because of using their comment and other regulations, but still not getting successful. You see that it is back to 9,000. What people were talking about that this pair, the Bitcoin gonna go to zero, gonna go to 2,000, this and that. So the good thing is there with Bitcoin is that the volume is defined. We have limited coin, which is just pushing the price for upside. Yeah, which is the big driver of the price. Other things other things are as well, but the limitations is over there on the volume, on the Bitcoin volume. I think 21 million coins are there, and 17 or 18 million are just circulating into the market. Okay, so bigger correction is just appearing over there. You guys can see that, but what you guys need to understand that Yeah, the uptrend hasn't resumed yet. We can see one more drop. All right, price can go for one more drop back to that bottom. Yeah, when you guys need to look for one more drop, when this trend is going to break down. Okay, the trend which is just emerging over there. Yeah, if that trend keep pushing for upside, there are going to be a short-term trades. I will show you in lower time frame. But once this trend is going to break down aggressively, continuation, we'll show you the example. More drop to the downside. Yeah, and if going to test this 6,000, you all guys need to be, very interest. Should be interest. You should show your interest over there on the 6,000. Okay, so this is what's happening over there, rounding bottom, turning up. But if you're gonna see breakdown, we'll show you on lower time frame of that trend like that. Okay, impulse correction, that's going to be the sell over there. All right, so previous charts, I'm showing you previous chart as an example so that you guys can learn, you guys can earn. Okay, so these are the past charts, you understand that. All right, so we have seen reversal even without hitting the bottom. Let me show you the last chart. We have seen a reversal even without hitting the bottom. We have seen impulsive move, correction, pushing up, correction, and that is the trade you guys need to look for today or tomorrow or for this week. Okay, so if you see that breakdown, correction, that is your trade. All right, so similar like that, the chart which I have just shown you. All right, that's how you can trade on the Bitcoin. Okay, so if keep pushing aggressively for upside, and if it is going to resume the trend, which I'm not anticipating yet. I'm not anticipating that this is the resumption of the. This is not the resumption of the trend. All right. Okay, so the way it is rising is not so aggressive. Yeah, so it can stay within this area for a while. So don't be too surprised over there on the Bitcoin that Bitcoin has just resumed the uptrend, right? So we are still within the sideways market. Okay, so let's look at the lower time frame. What you guys need to look for. Let me look at the 4-hour. Okay, so if you're gonna see this correction is going to break up. Currently, this correction hasn't completed yet. All right, so a couple of candles. All right, a couple of more candles, 4-hour more candles, break up, buy that breakup, and watch it to continue for upside. Yes, so if you're not gonna see that breakup, we'll show you the example on lower time frame. What kind of breakup? If you're not gonna see that breakup and it is going to break down, all right, so correction, and this is gonna be the trade. All right, both way you can trade on it. All right, this is within the bigger structure. All right, bigger structure for upside, this breakout, for downside, breakdown, correction, and this is going to be the trade. All right, so just need to repeat yourself again. You need to see this pattern in the form of bearish. All right, this is a bullish one for upside. So what kind of breakout? All right, so this kind of breakout, you guys can see that aggressive breakout like that. All right, so this is the pattern which you guys having currently, yeah, on bigger time frame like 4-hour. This is 15-minute. That is your breakout. Okay, you buy that, you buy there, you put stop behind that, and that is your trade. Okay, so if you don't see that breakup and you see breakdown aggressively, you just need to repeat yourself again. Okay, correction, and then they're going to be the trade for the downside. Okay, so OITA, look at the OITA where it is. It went up from the 90 cent, 95 cent. So OITA is not stopping at all. Keep pushing for upside. So still a lot of potential over there, guys. This is just a trailer. All right, this is just a trailer. So those people who are just saying that Bitcoin, the crypto market is going to go back to the zero, this is just a trailer for them. All right, this is not the direction of the market. Okay, this is not the direction of the market. This is the direction of the market. Yeah, so price can't stay at that bottom for next 10 years, for next 20 years, or all of its life. It has to go for ups, it has to go upside. All right, that way. It has to go that way. All right, either it has to go that way or it has to stay at this area like that. Okay, this is not possible. Yeah, this is possible. All right, and what are the chances to go beyond the zero? Zero chances. Okay, so what you guys need to look for next week, or for this week, sorry. So you see that trend has just resumed. So this is the chart. Okay, if we're gonna see short-term sell over there, we can take that trade and we're going to look for buy back from the bottom. Okay, so this is the trade you guys need to look for. So one more drop is possible over there. Okay, so if you are looking to buy the OITA, make sure you buy carefully. Yeah, because buying OITA at the current price not going to give you good money. Let me show you what. Because some of you guys are getting excited that these coins are just going to go back up. All right, so let's suppose you are targeting that. All right, so let's suppose you are targeting that and spending $750 and getting, how much you are getting? $1729. All right, almost going 200% of your investment, or 1 to 2 times of your risk reward ratio. Okay, so you're not gonna get money over there for more, big money for buying the OITA at the $2 or $250. You're gonna get money when you're gonna buy these coins at the cheapest price and gonna look for them to keep pushing for upside, at least back to that top. There you're gonna get good money, yeah, 1000%. All right, so spending $750, getting $3,300. Yeah, so buy them when they are cheap. Don't buy these coins when they are expensive. Very simple and easy logic. Buy these coins when they are cheap. Don't buy them when they are expensive. Okay, so $2 is an expensive price. Don't go for buy at the $2. Okay, so this move, that move, and that wave. Okay, impulse, correction, and back to the bottom. All right, so I believe that we're going to see one more drop before we're going to see continuation for upside. All right, so we're going to see one more drop. I'm pretty much sure. So don't be too excited that the OITA and the other and the Bitcoin and they have resumed the trend and we are going to see reversal or resumption of the trend. All right, so they are not going anywhere. They will go back to the bottom again. So if you miss the move last time, you did not manage to buy somewhere here, we were looking for them for these coin to buy this coin to 50 cent and the Ripple 30 cent. Ripple returned from 40 cent, 45 cent, but we still believe that these coins gonna go down. Okay, gonna test the bottom again. Yeah, because still a lot of pressure is there fundamentally on these coins. All right, so let me show you one more thing that you guys can build your confidence on the wave trading. Okay, so this is not the direction of the market. You see that this is not the direction of the market. This is not the direction of the market. Okay, so this is the direction. Okay, this is the direction. All right, so it is trying to continue. You see that? It is trying to continue that way. So this is the longer term direction of the market. All right, so we are looking for the OITA to cheap at the cheap price at the 40 cent, 50 cent, although it is a far away. But we're going to wait for them to come down. Yeah, if we know if they are not going to come down, at least you're going to see correction at this area. Okay, that's how price behaves. You see that? Okay, so you're going to see correction and continuation for upside. All right, so almost same pattern across the board. Same on the Ripple. Okay, one more drop and then up. All right, one more drop and then up. You guys can clearly see over there. All right, so if you're not going to see one more drop and prices just keep pushing for upside, what you guys need to look for? You guys need to look for a correction before you join the market or upside. All right, so correction, and that is going to be the trade. Okay, so correction at the current price. All right, so correction is just developing over there. Last time we were having that correction. All right, so broken up, similar correction. Okay, a couple of more bars, and look for short term this trade. Yeah, if not going that kind of trade at this area. Okay, if not going to happen, going to break down aggressively, correction back to the bottom. All right, and then buy the ripple from the bottom at the 30 cent for longer term. All right, so almost all are just going to go back up. So this is also going up. Okay, so what is the possibility on this coin Monero? We can see one more drop. All right, so what it can do, it can keep pushing for upside like that, the way it is doing, or we can see one more drop and then up. Okay, this is the pattern which we see every time. All right, so Ethereum, let me look at the Ethereum. Where is the Ethereum? Ethereum dollar. Come on. Almost same pattern is over there on the across the board. Let me add that shot. Okay, so just look at this. I think I need to open that chart here from past charts. All right, so same pattern is just forming over there, almost on all coins. So this is not the chart. The chart on Ethereum was there. I have posted that chart and updated that chart a couple of times. And somewhere here I posted that chart. So same pattern gonna be over there. All right, so let's leave it. Let me get back to the point. Let's leave that. This is taking our time. All right, so same. You see that same pattern. One more drop still possible over there. All right, so one more drop is possible, and then this is the way we're going to see it for longer term. Okay, if we're not going to see one more drop and correction is just appearing over there, it is going to continue for upside. All right, we got the impulse. Okay, so for downside, let the market give you impulsive move, correction, and then start to sell. All right, so I do have the perfect example. Let me try that again. Maybe on the Coinbase. I have posted that chart. So let's leave it, guys. It's taking time. So you can look at my profile and you can, have look at that, what you guys need to look for at this area. All right. So impulsive move, continuation, and then short for one more. Just look at that. You see that impulse, correction, and just keep pushing for the downside. Yeah. For upside, you need to look for it to give you a bigger correction, the way you have just seen here, and then up. So I haven't, uploaded added that coin in my list. So just send me the symbol in my PM and I will look at that for you. All right, so almost same, guys. You just need to look at the same pattern. Same pattern is just forming over there across the board, almost on all these coins. All right, so these coins gonna go back up. Polynex, yeah, maybe on the Polynex. Let me look at that on the Polynex. Not here. Yeah, not here. Just leave it. Okay, maybe we'll add that for next week. All right, that's okay. All right, so almost the pattern is quite similar on all these coins. Okay, one more drop is possible over there before you guys start to look for continuation to the upside. Yeah, so same here on this coin. One more drop is possible. It is just keep pushing for upside. So the trend is bullish, all right? So one more drop and then continuation. Yeah. Okay, so if we're not going to see that one more drop and price is just forming a continuation formation, you can look for it to continue for upside, but potential not going to be over there. All right, so Bitcoin Cash and US dollar is just broken up aggressively. Yeah, it has broken up very, very aggressively. Okay, so one more drop and continuation for upside. If you're not going to see one more drop and you're going to see a continuation formation like that, it is just keep pushing for upside. All right, so almost same here in these altcoins. One more drop and up. All right, so one more drop and up. Okay, so I think enough for today, enough for this week, and if there is any question, let me know. All right, if there is any question, let me know. We can talk about that question. So next week, we're going to hold weekly market outlook at Monday. All right, so in Monday rather than the Saturday or Sunday. Yes, I will do that. I will update the crypto. Basically, crypto market moves these days moving very, very slowly because we are having corrections moving very, very slowly. So it takes, taking a lot of time because of the fundamental pressure is there. Yeah, because of that taking a lot of time. So we need to see patterns or formations first before we start to look for setups over there. And forex market and equity market moves faster than that. We see patterns every day on that. We see setups over there every day as with compared to the crypto market. But yes, the potential we are having on the crypto market, we don't have that much potential on the forex market and on the equity market. All right, so potential is more potential is there on the crypto market than the forex and than the equity market. That's why I was saying just a couple of days ago, guys, try to buy. So stay just bullish on the crypto market. Don't listen to anyone. All right, so we can see one more drop, but that one more drop is not going to go beyond your zero area. Yeah, they can sit at the bottom and then gonna go back up. All right, so longer term, stay bullish. Yes, GB Chief, look for breakdown. All right, so look for this to break down. I have explained that. Breakdown, which is just trying over there, breakdown and continuation. Yeah, so just look for it to give you a next impulse. This correction, next impulse. All right, then correction, next impulse. Correction, next impulse. Yeah, so if you don't see that next impulse and you see that impulsive move for upside, all right, at this area you're going to see that and price going to keep pushing for upside. All right, so anything else? Okay, so thank you very much for being with me, everyone. I hope you all enjoy this weekly market outlook and you know that which setups you need to focus on. And just enjoy your trading, make money. Yeah, so trade carefully. Yeah, always trade with stop loss. Don't trade without stop loss. So on my charts, you're not going to see, risk reward ratios. All right, but we use stop loss. We don't trade without stop losses. All right, we trade with the stop losses. So don't trade without stop loss, and don't assume that we don't trade without stop loss. All right, so we trade always with stop loss. Yeah, if you're not gonna trade without stop loss, you are risking 100%. You are not risking the fraction of your account. You're risking all on a single trade. And if that single trade is going to turn against you, you're not gonna lose fraction of your account. You're gonna lose all money, all account. All right. Okay, so thank you very much for being with me. Enjoy your trading. We'll see you back again next week. Until then, have a nice week. Thank you. Bye bye.